Today you will be working on writing captions for the photographs you have inserted into your newsletter. Here is an example of a good caption. The hard hits of football lead not only to sprains, broken bones, and other physical injuries, but concussions as well. Why do you think this is a good caption? First of all, the caption matches what is shown in the photograph. The caption mentions the hard hits of football and risk of injury, and the picture shows a kid being tackled on the football field. Secondly, the caption tells an interesting fact about the topic of the article. You will need to do both of these things to earn an A for your captions. Did you notice what you did when you first saw the captions and photograph on the last page? You probably first looked at the featured photograph, then looked under the photo or next to the photo for the words to help you understand what you had just seen. Then you look back at the photo to fully appreciate what you know now and didn't just a few seconds before. The photo and caption complement each other. The caption tells the reader an interesting fact, and the photo appeals to your senses and your emotions. Every single photo that you use in your article must have a caption, and the caption must quickly tell the reader what the picture cannot say, an interesting fact about the topic from the article. Captions should inform, surprise, delight, and intrigue readers. Here's what readers do when they come across an article. First, they look at the picture on the page. Then they look for a caption and read the caption. The caption should be so interesting that the reader looks back at the picture to understand it better. Now the reader is so interested in the topic because of the photo and the caption that they want to know more and they start to read the article. Your goal when you write a caption is to make the caption so interesting that the reader wants to read the whole article. This is called a loop. The reader goes from the picture to the caption, back to the picture, and then reads the whole article. As you can tell, captions are an extremely important part of the article. Without a good caption, people might skip over your article and never read the whole thing. Therefore, when you write a caption, you must not simply tell the reader what the picture shows. The reader can see what is in the picture. You don't have to tell them that. What you have to do is build a bridge for the reader between the interesting facts in your article and the photograph which attracts the reader and convinces him or her to read on. Here are two examples of captions for the same photograph. Which of the two examples do you think does a better job telling an interesting fact about the topic? Here is example A. The picture shows an A+. The caption says, kids who did more aerobic exercise had more compact white matter in the brain, which is linked to better performance in school. Or B. This paper has an A+. I bet you guessed that A was a better caption. Your job today is to write captions for your story like the first example. Here are some helpful hints about writing captions. Do not begin with the words a, an, or the. Do not say this picture shows or this is a photograph of. Those are all hints that you are just telling the reader what the picture is of and not telling them an interesting fact. 2. Give readers information they cannot get from just looking at the photograph. The picture should be linked to the caption, but the caption should not just be a retelling of what is in the picture. 3. A caption should complete the photograph. The reader should not have to look at the story, but should want to look at the story to find out more information about the interesting fact that they just learned. Now, your goal is to write a caption for each of the photographs in your article. Remember that in order to earn an A, you will need to write a caption that makes the reader want to read the article to find out more. And you will need to write a caption that contains an interesting fact which links the photo to the information in your text. So your first goal is to find 3 interesting facts from your article that you wrote, and then decide how to rewrite those facts as a caption and which picture best matches each caption.